title. He's lost all three. And here comes Vito Antuofermo into the ring with his manager, Tony Carrion. There's Briscoe in his corner. Everybody pulled in that corner. There's a good shot from overhead. Benny Briscoe on the left and Vito Antuofermo on the right. Here's Vito, Jackie Lee. Go ahead, Jackie.
A reminder that Salsa returns to Madison Square Garden featuring Eddie Palmieri on Friday night, February 10th. That's next Friday night. It'll be Salsa night here at Madison Square Garden. Great Spanish music starting at 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-feature on tonight's program. 10 rounds. Introducing in the corner to my right. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He wears all red. Here is Benny Briscoe, 160 and a quarter.
Benny Briscoe, 160 and a quarter pounds.
His opponent this evening in the corner to my left. He's from Brooklyn, New York. He wears the green trunks, trimmed in white, 159 and a half pounds. Vito Antuofermo.
Vito Antuofermo from Brooklyn.
Referee is Harold Vallon, 10 rounds.
The referee is Harold Vallon. Vito Antuofermo originated in Bari, Italy. Came to this country at the age of 16. Succeeded Monzon. He lost 2 fights to Valdez. He wants one more crack at him, and to get it, he must win tonight. If not, he goes into fistic obscurity, you might say. He goes down the middleweight ladder a couple of rungs, and whether he'll be able to fight his way back up is questionable. He has to win tonight to stay in contention. Vito Antuofermo has to win to get the title shot. So they have everything at stake up there in the ring. Antuofermo told me yesterday that he was never in better shape for a fight in his life. Started out as a street fighter. Went into the Golden Gloves, won the welterweight sub-novice and the Open Championship, turned professional. Been going great ever since. His Manager Tony Carrion has carried him along very well. He's picked his spots for him. He took him to Europe. Vito won the European middleweight title. And his manager did not throw him in there against any lions until he was really ready for them. And tonight he's in against one of those lions, Benny Briscoe. And this is the one thing that Vito is afraid of. Benny Briscoe's bald head with butts. He could cut Vito, and Vito worries about things like that. Vito's coming on pretty good. He came on with both hands, but he was stopped with a right hand by Benny Briscoe, and that's the end of round one. That's Vito Antuofermo we're looking at now, and that's Freddie Brown in his corner, another excellent cut man. As I said, Vito started out as a street fighter. Used to belong to a gang in Brooklyn, and then every Friday night they used to go out looking for a fight, and every Friday night they got a fight. One night a policeman in New York saw him fight and asked him if he was a professional fighter, and he said no. He said, well, you should be. He took him to a gym, and a man in that gym by the name of Joe LaGuardia taught him how to box, and he's been boxing ever since. He won the Golden Gloves, and now he's a good professional fighter. Watch that bald head. This is what Vito is afraid of. That's the collision there, and that's what Vito worries about, that bald head and the butts and the cuts. We're in round two. Vito Antuofermo in the green, Benny Briscoe in the red. Second round of a 10-round bout. The referee is Harold Vallon. There's a lot of Vaseline on the eyes in the corners of the eyes of Vito Antuofermo. A lot of precaution being taken. Freddie Brown is in his corner. He knows just what to do. Good stiff punchers, both of them. There were some people who thought that Briscoe might still be too much for Vito Antuofermo, but Antuofermo said, no, I'm ready. This is the one. I think I can win by a knockout. I don't promise you that, but I think I can do it. Let's see. Both fighters actually feeling each other out yet. They did in the first round, and now they're just taking their time. They're looking for a little bit of real estate so they can plant a punch. Neither one has gone all out yet. As soon as one lands a good punch, you can count on him going all the way. Briscoe is pacing himself, you can tell. He's throwing light punches yet, moving around the ring, pacing himself, saving his energy. He's got the rest of this round and 8 more to go. He's a smart fighter, Benny Briscoe. He's fought all styles, all kinds. He's fought champions. There's no fear in his heart against Vito Antuofermo, you can be sure of that. Vito came on a little bit, a flurry of punches by Vito, all light punches, none of them did much damage. But they built up points. And Vito's crowd here in the Garden is yelling, Vito, Vito. He's got a lot of people here, a lot of Italians in the crowd rooting for Vito Antuofermo. That's the end of round 2. And that's Benny Briscoe. He stands up in his corner. The man in front of him is Georgie Benton. The man on the right of your screen. Georgie Benton was a pretty good middleweight in his own right not too many years ago, and right now he's a trainer. He trains fighters in Joe Frazier's gym down in Philadelphia, Benny Briscoe being one of them, and another one being Joe Frazier's son, Marvis Frazier, a young amateur who won the Golden Gloves last year. Wait till you see him in a couple of years. That's Georgie Benton with his back to us. Big letters Briscoe on his back. He's an excellent trainer. We're very, very well respected now as a trainer as he was a fighter. Round 3, Benny Briscoe in the red trunks, Vito Antuofermo in the green trunks. First 2 rounds about even. One little flurry by Vito Antuofermo, a lot of blows, but not too many of them did much damage. Briscoe is a little difficult to